Welcome to ASP.NET MVC. This is ASP.NET MVC tutorial and you are watching part 37 generating a radio button list control in MVC using HTML helpers. In this session you will learn how to generate a radio button list and using the HTML helpers. Okay. Before watching this video, please watch my part 34, 35 and 36. In previous part 36, I was explained about html.textbox and html.textbox4. The difference between that. Okay. So let's flip to the Visual Studio and today we will learn about this. Okay. When I select any department and click on submit button, it will display you selected department with ID equal to whatever the ID of that radio button. And if nothing selected and click on submit button, it will display you didn't selected any department. Okay, for that I have to write a controller side code and view side code and a class named company. Okay, let's flip to the Visual Studio and gonna check how to do this. For that I have this TBL department, okay, table, and inside of that I have these three properties: ID, name and is selected. This ID have integer value auto incremented, name have string value, is selected is a bit type value. Okay, and I have already created here this data entity model, and inside of that this is this department table is. Okay, so before start we first create the model class. Okay, where we create inside of the models folder. So right click on models folder, add class, give the name suppose company dot cs. Okay, now inside of this class I will create a constructor for this company class. So public company, this one, and a list of department. So public list of department, suppose name is departments. Okay, and inside of that I will pass the entities. Before calling the entities I have to call the data entity model, and that is in the models. So using application name web application 19 dot models. Okay, now call the entities. So entity, for that I want to call the strings. So get inside of that I will create the object of entities db equal to new entities. Okay, this entities comes from here. You can see here model, data entity model. Inside of that there is this model one dot context class, and inside of that this entities context class. Okay, and now so using these entities we will return a list of departments. So return db dot departments dot to list. Okay, this list of department is completed, and we will pass the selected department because we have to select any department and to display the message. So public string suppose name is selected department. Okay, selected department, so this is the property to select the department, get set. Okay, so I have two properties to get the list of department and to select the department, and one constructor, okay, for the company class. So this saved, build it. Okay, I have built. Now I will go to default controller, and inside of this I have already created this namespace for models, and now I will create one view page here, empty without model, add. Okay, if there is already have, then no need to create. Okay, I will create this empty without model page. I have created already this. Okay, so go to this index page, go to view, and create radio button list. Radio button list also I have created here, control, and I have passed this model at the rate model application name dot models dot company class, passing the model as a company model. Okay, so in this iterate using dot html dot begin form, I have created this radio button for each variable department in model dot departments. Okay, because list of department is model dot departments. So I have selected here the list of department, and inside of that I have passed this radio button. For that I have used this lambda expression m such that m dot select department, then call the department dot id and call the name department dot name. Okay, and inside of this I have passed this br tag to generate list as a vertical, and this input button to submit the value. Okay, now let's run this program and gonna check what happened. This is my default controller and index is my views page names. Okay, so we have to check that when we click on the any department, it must be display the message that this department id you have selected, and if not, then not selected. What the error is? View details, system dot null reference expression, object reference not set to an instance of an object. Okay, so this model not get the value from the department. For that, company class, let's first build the page and see if there is an error. No, there is no error. Okay, again for that I will put a breakpoint here. But why this happen? Why this empty value is generated here, null value? Because I have not passed anything here. Okay, in this index controller I have to pass the company class. So company object name company equal to new company. Okay, and pass this object to the view. Okay, so this object will give the value, and null reference expression is will not be generated. Okay, okay, let's see now. Here is the list of radio button. Because of this break tag, this list is vertical. If I remove this break tag, then it will be horizontal. the value of the radio button will be horizontal, right? So I have to add this beer tag here. Now refresh the page and see. Okay, when I doesn't select anything and click on this submit button, it gives us this: the resource cannot be found. Okay, means no message is displayed here. And when I select something, it same error is displayed here. Why? Because we have not any what we have not given any value for the message in the controller side. So we first create the value or the message when no any radio button selected and if any radio button will be selected. For that, what I will do, I will copy this class and pass the post method. Okay, for that http post, and I will pass the name of the company object here. So company object, and here I will remove this object. And now if string dot, before that in place of action result we will write string, because we want to display the string in place of action result. So if string dot is null or empty, if string dot is null or empty, what a company class dot selected department. Okay, selected value. If the selected value is null, then you have to pass the message means right return and this what you didn't selected department, you didn't selected any department. Okay, otherwise else pass the message that means return you have selected you have selected department with id equal to plus this company dot select department, right? So plus this company dot select department and this. Okay, this return view will be removed. Why this? Control F7. Okay, because of this and bracket is not updated. So now run the page again and see what gonna happen. Okay guys, my page is running now, and if I not selected anything and submit the button, you didn't selected any department, message is generated. And when I select this IT department, it is gives us message you have selected department with ID equal to 1. Okay, now every time this selection is not auto generated. So if we want to check this auto selection, then what we will do for that, I will add inside of this view page the third property. Okay, this overloaded version of this object HTML attributes. Okay, for that I will add here, what I will add, this third property department. Okay, object department dot is selected. Why this third property? Because here you can see in this diagram, this is selected property, and the type of this is selected property is beat. Okay, so department object dot is selected dot has value. Okay, dot has value, and again this copy paste. So in place of has value. Okay, if department dot is selected dot value has value and is selected value is okay, then return what return, you can see here in this table. The data is, this is selected false, is selected true, like that. If 1 then true, if 0 then it will be false. For that, department dot is selected has value and department dot is selected value if is equal to true, then pass the value new checked value. Okay, which already auto selected checked, address checked equal to checked, because checked is the result keyword, so I have added here this address symbol. Okay, and if these all values are not selected, then go to the null, means return the null. Okay, so for that, this address checked equal to checked, so this error are now removed. Okay, and run the program. Before that, you see here, this is selection selected department property get set. Okay, now run the page. And refresh the page. Okay, you can see here now the department is already auto selected. Okay, I have not selected any department. Why this department is auto selected? Because I have added here this values. Okay, department dot is selected has value and is selected value if then equal to checked, otherwise null. Okay, so this account is selected and this is on the third stage. So when I click on this submit button, it will display the message you have selected department with ID equal to 3. Okay, if I want to select another department, we can. Okay, but when page run the program, when we run the program, the page will automatically selected the value, and that value will be displayed in the message. Okay, so now uh, this is we have done. This is view side code. and this is controller side code, and you have received this output messages. Okay, so thank you for watching my video. Have a nice day. Thank you.